Hi Libra, welcome to your bi-weekly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. Also, if you would like a private reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Libra, you have come a long way, and recently in the couple previous weeks or months before, you have you have done some intense work in terms of letting go of a lot of things that no longer served your purpose, but it came with a cost of emotional pain, and you chose to go through that emotional pain because you understood that mentally, in terms of your mind, in terms of the balance that you value in your life, it was hindering you. So you chose the mind, you chose the peace of mind, you chose to remain sane, you chose to remain structured, even if it meant that emotionally you had to feel a certain degree of pain to come forward in order to let go of things that were kind of toxic to you and not allowing you to go into this new direction of your life. And this is really strongly represented here by the death card in the recent past. So recently, you have allowed something to die, you have allowed something to go, you have allowed the transformation to happen. And that's a beautiful thing because willingly we have a very hard time going through this process, but you put it in a way kind of, even you chose to be as cold, as detached as possible with the situation to endure it. And for that, you called to your own sense of self. You have the justice in the current position. So as you went through this process of change and transformation and emotional pain, as you went through it, you start feeling more and more and more closer to yourself. And when you get closer and closer and closer to yourself, and you understand that you are the most important person in your life, this process of pain, this process of endings and letting things die on their own felt less harshly because you were more empowered in who you are, in the nature of your own being, and valuing that harmony and that balance and that fairness and that justice back into your life. So those decisions that you've made recently to let things go, they created in you a sense of focus in regaining your balance, regaining your sense of uh, stability and justice in life. And you are very focused on maintaining things like this, on maintaining things that it took you a long way to get back to this energy. And so what it seems is you are so decided to keep things in balance. You are so decided to keep things as resolved as possible that maybe you're having a difficulty in allowing new things to come your way because you see them, or you might see them, as a threat to this very still fragile sense of balance that you just recently regained. And so everything concerning decisions, reflection, accepting new things coming your way, new relationships, new job opportunities, new relationships, is felt in a way of kind of uncertainty. I would not say fear, but defensive. You will be, or you tend to be very defensive or over this time because actually what you're trying to do is protect uh, the environment as it is at this time. So even you are very detached of what emotionally could give you a sense of ease to this process. So also be mindful of the type of energy where you want to feel the pain, but in a way that is no longer about um, it's not no longer about the pain that comes naturally with the process, but self-punishing you for whichever happened. Be mindful of that, because whatever happened is something that you did and you went through in order to bring space to new experiences, not to uh, lock your sense of happiness in a room and feel that you no longer are worthy of those experiences to come forward, because you have this feeling that everything is so temporary that you don't want to go through that pain again. So you rather be there as a judge, as a very detached, cold figure, dealing with your life on your own and not allowing anything new to come forward. So the self-punishment energy, be mindful of that, because that might be kind of experience. Crossing you, you have the Four of Cups. So there's something again that you are defensive about and you are refusing. You are refusing an emotional opportunity to bring you joy, to bring you a sense of emotional structure that might be lacking after the intense period of change and transformation you went through. Maybe there's someone trying to do something, someone trying to approach you, someone trying to offer you something, and you are sitting there on your tree, sitting there in your throne, very stubborn about not wanting, refusing, not accepting. And as well, this could be that you are very focused again in what you could and what you can, what you already achieved so far, that even if it doesn't bring you a sense of happiness and joy and completion, it's felt as safe, it's felt as okay, so it's enough. Be mindful of that, because there's something there in front of you that is wanting to come forward to promote a sense of structure in your emotional self, to regain the stability emotionally that within this process of change, it went a little bit imbalanced. So the balance that actually this justice is promoting, it's a balance about being fair with yourself as well, allowing yourself to regain a sense of joy and love for yourself and for life and for other people. Don't shut down your doors of happiness. Don't shut down the doors of opportunity, because in the crowning position, you have the Three of Pentacles. So there's something that wants to be matured. There's something that wants to be developed. There's something that wants to be very productive in your life, and it can bring you a sense again of feeling that things are starting to happen again, feeling that things are starting to be productive again, feeling that things have a meaning again. But maybe you are undervaluing that, those little things, the company of your friends, the company of family members, the company of um, being out there with certain institutions or places that you enjoy going and just being there. So be mindful of where you are again punishing your joy, where you are punishing your sense of value, the value in the little things of life, the value in the little joys, the value in the little pleasures that you always that always gave you a sense of good feelings, positive feelings, as little as they can be. So in the foundation with the Four of Swords, again, mentally you gain something. Mentally you gain the clarity, you gain the judgment, you gain the insight and the stability that you didn't have for a long time. And this is what you are valuing, your mind, your mind, your mind, but to a point where you're actually making it unhealthy, because the mind, the structured mind is fine. We need to have our mind in place. The mental health is as important as the emotional health and the physical health. But you're becoming, the problem with this card is when you become squared, when you become inflexible to anything that is that comes from the outside, and it threatens your sense of balance and justice and things being okay as they are. Be mindful of settling for less than what you deserve. And you deserve mental health, emotional health, physical health, and spiritual health. So don't undervalue the other parts of your experiences emotionally, physically, because of the mental. Don't choose one over the other. We are a whole. Look at this as a whole picture. You are a whole being. This is about being in a holistic experiences. So great, you achieved your mind again. You achieved the sense of understanding of things, clarity, vision, communication, ability to think, write, do in a very sharp way. But what about the rest? Don't lose sight of that as well, because in the near future, with the Two of Pentacles, this is a card where you will be feeling very busy and very undecisive about choices that need to be made. So you as you I think you begin this week's refuse with a lot of refusal energy, not accepting, not allowing anything new, anything different to come your way, and you end up going through this journey where you realize you can join things, you can allow things to happen, you can allow the little simple joys to come back to your life, even if it means that it will require from you a little bit of a juggle, a little bit of a dance. It's about enjoying the dance. It's about enjoying the process itself of trying to find that perfect point of balance. And if there's someone that can do that, it's you, Libra. So the Two of Pentacles coming for the near future and having in your mind the Three of Pentacles, it's great. Maybe you will finally get out of the closet that you have been in a while and get out of that punishment room and allow yourself to go look for new opportunities in work, in career, in creativity, hobbies, new friends, new relationships, new places you find yourself interested to go. And even if it means that for a while you will have to manage that mental necessity of being very on your own and the other necessity of start living life again, you will find that balance. You will, because he creates the infinite shape, which means in the end, about this situation, you have the control, you have the self-control to make this happen and provide you the best of both worlds. It's just about learning the dance, learning the moves, learning how to, in that fragile state, allow yourself to be vulnerable and trust the process. Trust that you will go there as you trusted recently in these changes that you initiated. And the best thing is the justice here, don't forget, it's your own card. You will have the powers of you, your identity, your strength, where you shine, where you are the greatest with you. So use them wisely. Don't punish yourself for mistakes you've made in the past and thinking that if you allow something new to happen, you will create them again. Trust that with the death card, we always learn. It's a deep lesson. So you've learned. Don't undervalue your own sense of understanding of life as a larger concept. So Libra, I wish you a great, great time. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.